Okay, Yobos, Wii2PLAY Bushwicks of YouTube. It is 1 o'clock on November 1st. I survived Halloween. Thanks, Wisp. You helped me out there. Oh, so I've got a few things to talk about. This is going to be like an actual update video. So, let's get started. Apparently I'm going to be able to see my... There we go. Alright, so let's get started. I'm tired, first off. But I want to talk about just what's going to come out of that tiredness. I don't know if you've been noticing, but I have been rushing frantically to get Let's Plays and some projects done. If you're wondering where Luigis Mansion 3 is, technically I've recorded an episode, but it didn't get recorded in the traditional sense. Camera's right here. Please look towards the camera. So, I am going to have to edit it heavily. Now, I could talk about some of the stuff that I've already uploaded, like Sonic Forces, the almost full run on my ThompTrio channel, but I've been advertising that to death, so let me just get to the nitty-gritty. For the next 2 days, meaning today and tomorrow, I'm not uploading anything. I need to take a break. I need to just not worry about rushing to put up YouTube content. Even though there's at least one more Let's Play, or one more project I'd like to get done with. 1 or 2, but that would be throughout November. It's just I'd like to put up something for November 3rd that I've been holding back on for way too long. I mean, if I could go through Sonic Forces, I'm guessing I can get done with this as well. But that's just something much later to talk about. I'm just not going to be uploading any videos on Tuesday of today and Wednesday. Thursday, I'll try to get something up, but no promises. And I believe this Friday is when Sonic Frontiers comes out. My gosh, did that sneak up on me. So, gonna look forward to that, although there's some other Sonic projects I would have liked to get done with before Sonic Frontiers came out, but it's probably not gonna happen. We'll just have to see. Oh, I need to finish this update. I'm ready to conk out. I mean, I don't think there's too much else to talk about. I guess I want to talk about November, or November, new November. You get the gist. I talked about recording one new LP every single day in November. Well, that's already not going to happen. However, I want to see how close to 27 different LPs I can get started with. And these aren't LPs of games I've never played. There's like only 2 of those that fall into that category right now. That could change, but for right now, only 2. And you already know the 2. So, I'm looking forward to doing those. We'll just see what happens, but when I talk about new Let's Plays, I'm talking about new to the channel. I'm not talking about brand new games that I've never played. So, let's just keep that in mind. I'm also wanting to return to a lot of ones that I've let sit idle for a long time. Take your pick. Name your game. I'll hopefully probably remember it and eventually get back to recording it. Some of them will be in HD now, since I can now use the Wii U with my Ginky Shadowcast to record Wii U and Wii games in HD. So, some of them are going to be repurposed as HD ones. regardless of whether or not I have to start the whole entire game in the process, which will be a separate thing. I'll talk about that later, whether you guys care or not. It doesn't matter at this point. Also, I've been really bad at setting up streams, but I really want to start sticking to Wednesdays for Pokemon streams. I really do. And even though I'm not recording anything the next 2 days, I never said anything about streaming. Not doing anything today, though, with streaming. But Wednesday, you just might get to see something that I've been wanting to get back to, and I'm hoping that this will help get me to motivate myself to continue playing some of these Pokemon games, let alone other games. Look, there's a lot in my mind. It's easy for me to just roleplay in my head or out loud some of my ideas, but it's another thing to get them edited and done in a timely manner in the way I'd like it to be done. Heck, there are some Let's Plays that I have highly edited that I feel like could use more editing. Now, again, that will be a separate thing. You don't have to worry about that, but let's just say when it comes to the ThompTrio, I'm going to have my hands full. Though I'm not going to put this on myself all the time. The ThompTrio, let's talk about that. That is happening. That is happening. I'm not just going to upload one Sonic Forces video and call it a day. There's technically a Thomp Talks episode where we talk about the latest games or things happening that we like, although sometimes that can get a little out of hand. I've technically recorded 2 of those episodes, one of which I know has not been shown to the public. I've got a Fall Guys episode that I recorded technically without my brother's permission, but I'm sure it'll be fine once I edit the parts out that need to be edited. That can be uploaded to the channel, but what I really want to focus on is new content. Games that I'm not currently playing on my channel, that they might not be playing on their channels. Stuff that we can bring to the ThompTrio as stuff that we worked on all together as a team, as brothers. And one of those is going to be Mario Party 4. We have finished 1, 2, and 3, although those are coming to the Nintendo Switch Online program, so expect more footage from me personally. But when it comes to Mario Party 4, that will no longer be on this channel. It is going to be on the ThompTrio, but I will advertise it aggressively when it happens. You're not going to want to miss it. It will be fun to watch, regardless of whether we stream it or not. We're probably not going to stream Mario Party anymore, unless it's just a Mario Party we're casually playing through that's not a Let's Play, per se. Like coming back to Super Mario Party, for example. Excuse me, Mario Party Superstars. Either or. Although I haven't finished Super Mario Party on my channel, but there's just so many things that I still need to finish up on my channel. I love looking at the ceiling. I love rolling my eyes. It's just a trope that I just tend to do a little too often. But sometimes I just gotta slow down. I really do. Let me remind you, one of my goals for this channel is to record myself playing these games that I played years and years ago in my childhood. Stuff like, let's just get some of this stuff out of the way. Plock. Diddy Kong Racing. I'm trying to think of ones I haven't done yet. Hey You Pikachu. Lemmings Tribes 2. There's an odd one. Sonic the Hedgehog for Game Gear. Paper Mario. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. The list goes on and on and on. There's a lot of Let's Plays I have not finished for this channel that I still need to get back to. But there's also a lot of Let's Plays I need to still do for this channel, including some Sonic and Pokemon ones I haven't touched. Did you know there is a Pokemon Let's Play that I've been holding back on doing for way too long? And I'm not just talking about Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. I'm talking about a Pokemon game that some of you may have not even heard of. It is a legit Pokemon game, but still, it is something that I rarely talk about. But it is a game that I have played from start to finish, at least with the staff rule. So, even though I'm probably going to be atrocious at playing it because of its weird play style, I'm going to want to play it for my channel. There's just a lot of things that I need to do. But some of this stuff I need to have room for on my computer. And having 4+ hours of Sonic Forces content of Rhythm Heaven Silver that I haven't uploaded, or something with Mario in the title, I'm not even going to say the name this time, it's bogging down my computer. And it's just messing things up. I can't play certain games. I can't download certain ROMs. I don't have enough files in order to convert this stuff or edit together, because I've got all this other stuff just lingering around with no purpose whatsoever. Stuff that I put aside years ago because I just got so fed up with my Windows Vista, I just didn't want to edit videos for the longest time. Well, it's time I did something about it. So, in due time, you will see some of this stuff that I've held back on. Luigis Mansion 3 included. Just because Halloween is over does not mean I'm going to stop Luigi's Mansion. Although, let's talk about Halloween. I feel like I did more than I did last year, which is nice. I did some games that are a little bit more intense than Epic Mickey, let's be honest. But I still feel like I dropped the ball. You have to understand that when I have the Epic's Game Store, they're giving me a game every single day. 1 or 2 games every single week. Sorry, not day. I meant week. Once a week, there are like 1 or 2 free games. And a lot of them are horror-based. I was going to legit think about sitting here for how many hours I could survive just playing horror games. In fact, Plant Shy Guy, you might have heard of him, he suggested a game that I should play. It's not a game that I would have wanted to play, but I think it would have been funny to see just how far I could get into that. I had also talked about last year that I would be doing random Halloween projects before Halloween of 2022. That never happened. Never. I'm not saying that I'll be able to do it this time in 2023, but just know there are so many games being uploaded onto my Epic Game Store account that I'd be foolish not to play them. Same with the Super Nintendo, NES, Sega Genesis, and Nintendo 64 games that they have on the Nintendo Online service. Whether it's games that I've played before, like Pilot Wings and Wave Race 64, Pilot Wings 64 and Wave Race 64, sorry. Or games I've never played, like Excite Bike 64 and GoldenEye 64, I guess. It's not called GoldenEye 64, but you get the gist. But I still need to make time for myself, for my needs, and for some of my other hobbies. I've talked about this several times over the course of weeks, but I like to roleplay. That is RPing, where I just pretend to be some other person, some other character, maybe put myself in someone else's hooves, something like that. I like to roleplay with other people, but I feel like how sporadic I've been with my whole gaming thing has just made this hard. I'm not trying to retread on the video where I said I'm going to make time for myself, because I already spilled the beans on that. I already beat myself up about that nonsense. I'm just kind of clarifying that that's still the mindset I'm trying to get myself into. Trust me, when you do something for so many years continuously, it is hard to break habits. It is absolutely hard, but I'm putting my foot down, and I am not going to upload any videos for the next 2 days. Although, I guess there's technically this video today, but no other gameplay videos. I might hopefully do a stream on Wednesday, not on this channel, on a different channel, but that's about it. Thursday, we'll see what happens. I've got plans. And Friday, if I am thinking this over, big day, I get to play my first big game in the last few months, which would be Sonic Frontiers, which I've got my own ideas on how I'm going to do that, but we'll just have to see what happens. This is a plan that cannot necessarily be set in stone. Like, I had plans for Halloween. Just so you know, there was some mature content I wanted to put more of on this channel, including Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and Sister Location, and that didn't happen. I barely got Five Nights at Freddy's 3 done. And that's not just because of my sanity, it's because I don't have enough time. Do you know how long it took to finish the Sonic Forces video? And it's not technically finished, spoiler alert. But this is kind of why I need to take a break. Not just to give myself an excuse to edit videos on my channel, even though I'll probably have an excuse of why I didn't edit those videos on said channel, but also to just get my head on straight. To just focus on my needs that don't have to do with YouTube and doesn't have to do with sitting in front of a TV or this computer watching YouTube videos for a long time. I need to implement self-care more, and I absolutely desperately need to start working on a schedule so I can fit role-playing in there, where it's not on a day where I've already exhausted myself and I have a hard time following through, that I'd rather just sit and watch TV. But I'm tired. I think I've said everything I need to say, but I will say one more thing. Pokemon cards! They have just been sitting on my desk, and I use them to hold up my flip video camera so it will register to my computer. Pokemon cards! I will be opening these again. I have a tin somewhere that I have not touched. Maybe a box. I can't remember. Probably not. But there are some Pokemon cards I need to start opening again. Lucky Dip should be a thing. Weekend Wave, I don't know. I need to be in the right mood, and I need to not be worrying about multiple projects. Weekend Waves, I feel like, are best done live, where I could just try to control the music at a moment's notice. Hopefully it's not too loud when you guys listen to it, but I feel like it's great for me to do the Weekend Waves live, where I can talk to you guys, and then I can also get the stuff off my chest that I need to, and then play some random game that I probably never played before. That's fun. Trying Ninja Gaiden out was fun. It was a little frustrating, but it's Ninja Gaiden, and I didn't nearly get that far into the game, but it was fun to play something else, and I want to keep doing that. So that's it for me. It's been 20 minutes now. There it is. So, that is going to be it for this update video. No more videos the rest of the day. And no videos tomorrow either. I might stream tomorrow, but we'll just have to see. I just wanted to get this out in the open. All the stuff that I coulda, shoulda said in some of my other videos, including The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, which I really hope gets some views. But if it doesn't, I'm just going to keep trucking along. Small-time YouTuber, almost to 900 subscribers, sort of, kind of, maybe more, around 800, but still. I'm just trucking along, doing what I can, doing what I love, and just trying to make people happy and put up some somewhat quality entertainment. It's not always going to be that good, but I am learning in the process. I am trying to heal. I don't want to keep talking about that, but I'm just going to do what I can. I don't know when or if I'll have the money to hire other people to help edit my videos. Because, I don't know, that could be something I could need at some point. But we'll just have to see. I'm just trying to straighten everything up. Trying to get in the right mindset. I'm repeating myself. I can hear myself. I get it. I'm just gonna stop. So, thank you for watching. This has been Wii2PLAY. Hope you had a happy Halloween. And I hope that you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I will catch ya later.